one of the front-ranking leaders of India's freedom movement, a great institution builder, but also as a leader who supported freedom struggles and liberation movements throughout the world. A leader who during his lifetime was respected and saluted by the world. Nehru was the one who supported the process of liberation in Asia, in Africa, and proactively supported the process of decolonization. He was the founder, leader of the non-aligned movement. This conference was conceived by the Indian National Congress towards the end of July. The invitations by the Congress President to a select, I repeat the word select, group of leaders and heads of those major political parties across the world with whom Indian National Congress has historic fraternal relations. So these invitations were sent. The response has been very encouraging despite the short time to prepare. The New Delhi conference, as we are going to call it, has the theme Nehru's worldview and his legacy, democracy, inclusion and empowerment. The conference will be structured around two plenary sessions. The inaugural plenary will be on 17th of November at 11 a.m. in Vigyan Bhavan. After that, the conference will meet in two parallel subject sessions where the participating world leaders, delegates, and scholars, academics from within the country also will be participating besides senior leadership of the Congress. And these two subject sessions or thematic sessions are the following. Subject session 1 is on inclusive democracy and people's empowerment. Subject session 2 is the Nehru's worldview and a democratic international order in the 21st century. So these are the two subject sessions which will meet from 1500 hours to 1900 hours on day 1 of the conference, and again reconvene for the final sessions on Tuesday the 18th of November at 10 a.m. The plenary of the conference, that's the concluding plenary, will be convened on 18th November at 11:30 in Vigyan Bhavan, which will again be addressed by the leaders who will be addressing the inaugural as well as the concluding plenary. The concluding plenary will also have a declaration based on the deliberations of the conference, the contribution of the leaders, participating delegates. This conference will adopt the New Delhi Declaration before the conference concludes on the 18th of November. We have received confirmed participation of 54 as of today, world leaders, delegates who have been invited. These include President Hamid Karzai of Afghanistan, President John Kafour, who for 2 terms was the president as per the constitution, only 2 terms can be served, and a great leader of Africa who also was the head of the Africa Union from Ghana. President Obasanjo from Nigeria. Former Prime Minister of Nepal, Madhav, Nepal. We also have Mr. Ahmed Kathrada, the noted, celebrated freedom fighter and a close comrade of Nelson Mandela, who spent exactly the same 27 years in prison with him. We also have Mr. Amre Musa, the leader of the Arab League, Nabil Saad, the Palestinian leader, who is also the chief negotiator on Palestine, and the latest message that we have received is of the Queen Mother of Bhutan, Her Majesty Ashi Dorji Wangchuk, who will be representing Bhutan. As I said, the number is 54. With this name, it's 55. There are 12 major political party delegations. And these are African National Congress of South Africa, Awami League of Bangladesh, Nepali Congress, Communist Party of China, Communist Party of Vietnam. We have the IDP of Indonesia, UMNO of Malaysia, the PLO I have already mentioned. In all, there are 12 political parties. We are going to give you a small handout which gives the details. Besides that, if I may add, that the Congress President, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, has also received letters of support from a large number of world leaders who, because of their commitments, cannot come because there are various summits taking place, like the SAARC summit, the G20 summit. But these leaders, each one of them, have individually sent their letter to the Congress President, and we will be releasing a list, not today, but later in another press conference, and along with the letters, or the copies of the letters or the communications that have been sent by eminent world leaders, the serving heads of states also, on the significance of what Nehru stood for, what Nehru said. My colleagues later, during the course of the coming days, will be briefing you about further details of the conference. Regarding the subject sessions, we will have each session chaired by an eminent person. Each subject session will also have a secretary and a rapporteur. The conference will have a rapporteur general. All these details will be made known to you definitely by day after tomorrow. The conference will have a 9-member delegation of the Indian National Congress representing the party. The delegation will be led by Congress Vice President Shri Rahul Gandhi. The composition of the delegation will be made available to you today. I repeat, it's a 9-member Congress delegation. We have big delegations from some other parties, some of which I have mentioned. Minimum 5 or 6 member delegations are coming from major political parties. So we are not counting that number of the delegation as a whole when I gave you the number 55. So the delegation leaders are being counted there. We have a conference website which is very rich, as you will see. We are going to launch it now. The conference website will take you through the journey of Nehru's life, the struggle of our independence, but also writings of Nehru, quotes of Nehru on various subjects which were very close to his heart and which we have mentioned chosen for the conference theme, particularly democracy, civil liberties, secularism, inclusion, they all were very precious for Jawaharlal Nehru. It also has much of what eminent world personalities had said on Nehru or written on Nehru, from Martin Luther King to Albert Einstein to Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, the father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Patel, and also Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee was India's Prime Minister of the NDA. There are rare archival photographs, and also you will see little bit here and more on 17th. The great speech that he made when India became free, the tryst with destiny, which is acknowledged as the finest speech of that century. So I will request our colleagues to help me to launch the website. Let me say, launch the website.
Yeah.
Switch off the lights.
Remove.
Speaker. Okay, now about the conference I have said, subject sessions I have said. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, let them read. Now take us through the links. Okay. Slowly. Okay, next. Slowly. No, you move too fast. Yes, I forgot to mention Asma Jahangir. Slow.